was just a typical Forsaken night. Too much liquor, and my unconscious body sprawling across the desk. What a sight. Fortunately, there was no one to see it. No one who cared. Alive, at least. Once a superstar detective, now a society's deadweight. Relic rotting in a world of cyber geezers. Losing work to AUGs, hackers, and robocops. No jobs, no money, no friends. It could have been worse, I lied to myself. At least I didn't sell my soul to some cybernetic mumbo-jumbo. But Lady Death was already at my doorstep. I could feel it in my gut. All I had to do is wait a little longer. New messages? None. New job inquiries? None. Plus, the only thing of interest was the scandalous and tragic local news, with the saucy headlines. Cyber investigators impaled on the job. Always wondered who came up with these bonds mots. All the journalistic babble distilled, it said that 3 upper-crust investigators had been impaled at the Tresh Corner early this morning. There was a typo in the title, probably in a big rush to be the first to break the news. But what were they doing in the pit in the first place? Curiosity prevailed, and I decided to add a stop to my daily hustles, if I was in the neighborhood. I wondered, what were the odds they all tripped and impaled themselves at the same time? Or maybe there was something more sinister involved. The Solcent specialty of the pit. 1 part sweet mushrooms, 1 part kick from a disgruntled mule, and 98 parts industrial alcohol. Though it won't make life any easier, it'll fall more agreeably than most other things. The bottle was almost empty. I needed a refill from the scray, if I can scratch up some creds, that is. I slid open the drawer on the right side of my desk. Long use had worn the handle to welcome my fingers. What at first glance looked like a rat's nest was actually a pile of overdue bills and eviction notices. I couldn't pay any of them. I hadn't had a case in a long time. I shifted the papers around to see if they were hiding anything interesting. Something solid and heavy slammed against the inside of the drawer.
Easy, fuckface.
A familiar voice spoke inside my head.
Familiar? Now that's just slow. First you leave the hottest Spartan you ever could have dreamed of for another broad, and now this? So damn it, Cooper. How can you spend so much time thinking, but forget about your bestest partner? Wow, Coops. But I'm a forgiving type, so here's an offer. Take me for a ride, like you once did, you pathetic sob. Wield me like the majestic, badass, death-dealing tool should be wielded. Own it!
I shoved the papers aside to get a better look. It was my old service weapon. A TT-88. Automatic. Black as the underworld's basement.
What did you expect? A tiny girl living in your desk drawer?
Mama always told me, never trust a talking
Hey! No gun, no fun!
A truly horrific necktie was hanged around my ceiling fan. I had just a single photo of my Carmen. A mountain of muscle, fat, and jerry-rigged utility-class Augs burst through my office door. He was monstrous, almost grotesque. His breath? Whew, even more so. My muscle reflex made me hit the big guy. But the big guy had reflex Augs. Usual unfair advantages in my daily life. He came at me like a speeding train. And you know what? I embraced it. At least I didn't go down without a fight.
Oops. What the fuck? You dimwit! What did you do? He hit you first, boss. Well, we can't evict him now, you dense fuckhead! He wasn't warned! Quick, put him on the chair and let's leave. And close the door! Dimit broke door, boss.
I used the last remaining atom of consciousness to laugh my ass off. Breathtaking view. Across from my desk sat the smoothest, longest, most scantily clad pair of legs I'd ever dreamed of, wearing a dress fashioned from a ridiculously luminous, scarlet as sin, out of this world material. Mind-numbingly beautiful, perched in my chair like she owned the place.
I have a job for you, detective.
You sure don't look like one of my usual clients, miss.
For the sake of this conversation, you can call me D.
I can respect privacy. Miss D it is. What can I do for you, Miss D?
I appreciate it. As I've said, I have a job for you.
I'm, neck deep in debts. I could use a job. I just need to take care of some loose ends.
I made sure that your troubles with local tax collectors and their apish enforcers go away forever. I've also taken the liberty to pay all of your outstanding bills.
I knew exactly what that meant. That's a lot of cred put on an old horse.
In a way, Your landlord, Basinski, is not an easy man to deal with, but he was glad to trade you for a pocketful of creds. He and his dim-witted bodyguard were about to put you on the elevator to the sludges.
Much obliged.
Any more questions, or can we get to the point?
A lot, actually. Give me the deets, Miss D.
A girl is missing. I want you to find her.
An upper cruster in the pit.
Yes, like many youngsters from the Hive, she was on her pit adventure high.
Tell me about this girl.
Her name is Lucy, a Class A+ citizen, 7 years old.
That's in decimal units. Translates to roughly 19 chronological, age of majority.
That's right. It was her 19th birthday, to be exact.
How do I find her?
Here's a photo. Reconstructed moments before she went off the grid.
She leaned forward to slide a picture onto the table. Who is she to you? A daughter? Sister?
Arcology is no longer family-based, but she is as precious.
How does it work then?
When they turn 1 decimal time year old, they all go to prep school. There, they are supervised and guided by professionals to reach their best potential. At the age of 7, the age of majority, they have a month off before specialization and deployment.
Deployment.
To their professional careers, usually off-world.
Sounds like a very cold world they live in.
It's much more efficient, both for children and parents.
Efficiency isn't everything. What about the parents' love?
You mean hormonal responses? It's all chemistry, easily replaced with pills. Trust me, they never feel alone.
Why even bother having kids then?
So that evolution can take its natural course. Plus, parents can earn royalties and bonuses commensurate with their kids' performance.
A multi-level scheme with human lives. And I thought the arcology only looked like a pyramid. The big, deep green eyes of a young upper cruster girl looked back at me. Flawlessly lined, pearly teeth made an innocent smile full of life. Synthesized hair color matched the iridescent blue of her oversized hood atop a pine green bolero. Behind her, fragment reconstruction showed 3 young men messing around and laughing. Probably her friends. They were on a metro train that took them to the end of the world. That was the place to start the investigation. Okay, I'll start looking.
Good. I transferred the funds to your account. It should be enough to cover your expenses while you search.
Got your back.
I returned the gun to where it belonged, in the past.
I'll be back.
I needed a drink, and fast.
You were better, John. So much better than this wallowing PI bullshit you're trying to pull. Take this chance. Prove it yourself. I can help you.
Good partners are hard to find these days. Some sweet jazz played on my trusty old radio. The metro station. Huh. This is where Lucy landed in the pit. All I need to figure out is what happened after that. The locals refurbished it into some kind of tourist trap. A welcoming destination for uppers, with a bunch of shops and a bona fide info kiosk. Back in the day, this was actually one of the liveliest stops on the line. Workers from the flats swarmed here, traveling to a brighter tomorrow. Then it all came to an abrupt halt. People became homeless overnight. Ambitions were eradicated in favor of survival. The station itself became a warren for lost causes. Well, at least it's not a drug den anymore. Ugh. Travel agency enticing tourists with its moldy walls and soggy brochures. It seemed like a promising place to look for clues. The welcoming committee, though. Excuse me?
Huh? What? What's wrong with you? But I'm having woolchuck.
That meant lunch in local patois. Yeah, okay. Just a quick question. I'm looking for a missing...
Hey. I don't care, but I'm eating here. Now fuck off, okay?
Interrupting a beast while it's feeding can be dangerous. Any wildlife documentary will tell you that.
You can't reason with the survival instinct, John. That's all this is to him.
Fine. Don't forget to choke on that rancid shit, asshole. Be seeing ya.
Yeah, that's good.
Bootleg perfumes, synthetic tobacco, and any combination of the two. A rabbit hole of suspicious wares was calling to me.
Ah, hello. Welcome to my cart of wonders. Quality is always recognized.
Ah,
my friend, let me first interest you in my quality wares. You smoke, yes? I have some nice pre-rolled homemade tobaccos, soul-grown on the Cloud Islands. Special shipment, yes. I give it to you for a special price of 20 creds per box. I have a very special shipment of tobaccos just for you. Soul-grown, pre-rolled, homemade, straight from Cloud Islands. Special price today only, 20 creds for a box.
his relentless verbal bombardment was more than my brain could process. I need to take a closer look. The Skyfarers have been getting clumsy these days, huh?
Must be from all that fresh air and sunlight.
Build an artificial landmass. Use magnetic cores and a strong mineral base to propel it upwards, far above the pollution. And boom. You got a floating island full of growing organics, stuff the highest uppers will pay top creds for.
An educated man. I'll share that info with my esteemed customers. You know what? For you, I give a discount. 15 creds. That's as low as I can go.
I'll give you, 2 creds for him. The box looks banged up.
For this quality, bah, 8 creds or no deal.
8 it is.
Deal!
All right, can we talk now? I'm working on a case, and you may have some crucial information for me.
Ooh, a case. You know, I love some tasty gossip. What can I help you with, friend?
This is the missing upper girl I'm looking for. Name's Lucy. Take a good look. Guza was a real method actor, but when he saw the photo, the shrewd trader facade slid off his face like a buttered pancake.
Ah, yes. She was kind, friendly, curious. She sampled many perfumes. I tried to sell her best ones. Make her happy, you know?
There's genuine warmth in his eyes.
She ended up choosing some old bootleg garbage. The last bottle I forgot I even had.
Did she say anything about their plans or where they were going?
She said she really likes it here and wants to learn everything about this place. Can you imagine?
I'm gonna have to try. Anything else? Who is she with?
Sorry, brother. There was a lot of traffic that night. I have to keep an eye on my wares, or they wander away on their own. You know how it is. Can I help you with anything else, brother?
Later, Guza.
You know where to find me, brother. I assure you, you'll find no better deals anywhere in the pit. See you later.